On this episode of BuMpY's Beer Review from Tripping Animals Brewing Company out of Doral, Florida, I have their Midnight Spice. This is a stout that's conditioned with gingerbread. It comes in at 7% ABV. Yeah, it's got a lovely penguin. Hopefully that will show up better. There we go. Better quality there for you. Check out that label art. And no canned on date with this one. But let's go ahead and crack it open and give it a pour. Alright, so it's got a mocha colored head. Fairly tight bubbles on that. Kind of frothy-esque. The beer itself has like a root beer brown color, so it's a deep brown body to this, and it poured kind of thin. Let's go ahead and get some aromas here, if we can, from afar. Yeah, it kind of smells like a chocolate Christmas cookie of sorts. Getting chocolate, getting a little bit of a fruit note, and there's kind of a spice, maybe a ginger type spice that comes out of it. So let's dive on in for the first sip. Cheers. Yeah, very thin body. Carbonation, I'd say it's kind of on the mild side. It's not super carbonated. Drying finish. Say there is good gingerbread type flavors in there, at least ginger, almost like a ginger snap cookie. Slight waxy milk chocolate and some fruit notes. Kind of has that darker fruit type tone to it, maybe a little bit plum-like. The gingerbread is not overwhelming. It's just kind of, you can kind of notice it, I would say. It's not like super bitter. I'd say that it is kind of a moderately bitter stout. It's not super sweet either. And yeah, it just kind of has that lingering kind of ginger spice for the finish. Maybe a little bit like earthy tone as well. ABV at 7%. Yeah, sure. It drinks pretty easily because it's so thin. It doesn't really drink like a stouty stout. So that was the Tripping Animals Midnight Spice, which is a stout that is conditioned with gingerbread. And I would score this one, I would just say top end good. So cheers. Thank you all for watching.